we're looking at offsets with 45-degree fittings on both ends. So in a regular offset, there's a ratio of this triangle. 1 to 1 to 1.414. Whatever this is, if you multiply it by 1.414, you will get your hypotenuse. Or if you knew your hypotenuse and wanted to find these, you would multiply this by 0.707, and that would give you either of these two sides. So what do we mean by a rolling offset? So as we've said, a standard offset, you're going forward and up, or you could be going forward and over, like so. So a rolling offset, you're going forward and up, but then you're rotating. So when we go to find the answer to a rolling offset, what we're looking for is our cut length center to center, and then we'll take off our takeouts. So the first step we do is how far to the side and how far up does it go, and that will give us the diagonal, which would be our hypotenuse here. This will equal this. So in other words, when we roll this up, we're finding this number here, our rise. And then we know that these two are the same. We'll multiply that answer by 1.414 to get this. A common mistake people make in doing offsets is they know that, say they're coming across and up, and they'll multiply this number here by 1.414. So for purposes of this, we're looking at 1 foot. So 1 times 1.414 is 1.414, our hypotenuse. That allows us to open this up. Now we know that when you have a 45 offset, that this and this will be the same. Your rise and run are set. So when we turn this, we notice that these are not the same. So if you just figured this right here out and decided to cut your piece of pipe to this length, what would happen? Well, what happens when you do that is that it doesn't work at all. As you can see here, what you end up doing, if you look at how this works out, it's not square. And if you were to make it square, it'd be like that. So you can see how far off you would be. You would only come to about right here. So you'd be too short that way. How it should be done, so we have our demonstration next to us. Here again we have 1 foot and 1 foot. That allows us to find our hypotenuse, which allows us in essence to open the box. And when we open the box, we see that our hypotenuse that we found equals this, because we're using 45s at each end. So we go over 1, up 1, this will be 1.414. And like we said, this is 1.414, and so is this. A squared plus b squared equals c squared, or 1.414 times 1.414 is basically 2 feet. And when we do this appropriately, we see that indeed this is square. Whereas originally, if we did our math wrong, you can see the difference in the two boxes. So remember, it's a two-step procedure. Over, up, hypotenuse 1. This hypotenuse is now your rise, your run. Figure this hypotenuse. Thank you.